Hello everybody, how you doing today? My name is Nick and thank you so much for checking out my channel, a place to watch and talk about movies. In this movie reaction, I'm going to be reacting to Red Dragon for the first time. Now, I know a lot of you guys were expecting me to post my Hannibal reaction yesterday, lots of you guys were expecting me to post my Hannibal reaction on Thursday. I watched the movie, but me trying to get everything out in kind of a rush, I guess I was not thinking, and I did not record any of it on my camera. So I watched the movie. I can do like kind of a review. I know I'm not normally known for that. Normally you guys like seeing my reactions, but I can do a sort of review of Hannibal if you guys want me to. If you do not, then I won't. But I did enjoy Hannibal. Did enjoy it a lot, actually. It had some moments where I was like, what the hell? Namely, when the brain eating scene that really grossed me out. I wish I could have recorded my reaction for you guys. But we're still going to be going into Red Dragon, and maybe I'll post a review of Hannibal if you guys want me to. But going into Red Dragon, I actually have heard that this is a remake of Manhunter. I'm not quite sure what that means. I'm assuming it's going to have the same story as Manhunter, but there's going to be some changes, obviously. I know Anthony Hopkins is back as Hannibal. Thank God. I really like Anthony Hopkins as Hannibal. I enjoyed him a little bit less in the movie Hannibal, but I still love his performance as Hannibal overall. I also know that this came out in the early 2000s, so I'm pretty sure it's one of the last or one of the much later Hannibal movies compared to Silence of the Lambs, Hannibal, Manhunter. So I am excited to see this one, especially since it is kind of from early 2000s, so maybe I'll relate to it a little bit more. But even when I do older movies, I feel like I still love them, even though they're older horror movies. So I don't really know what I'm gonna feel going into this one. Have no expectations, of course, but I'm really excited to check it out. I do have a kind of contest going on in my Labyrinth video where whichever comment gets the most amount of likes is the movie series I will watch next week. Lots of the comments that have been upvoted are also from movies, such as The Dark Crystal, Neverending Story, Willow, of course, and Legend. I know that those movies have also been highly requested. I definitely plan on getting to them, seeing as also, I think out of all the genres I've watched, I really enjoy the fantasy movies I've been watching. The older fantasy movies, it reminds me of kind of like the kid movies I even watch today. Like, I am a very big fan of fairy tale movies. I don't know why. Harry Potter is, one of my favorite series. I love that fantasy element. So really been loving those movies. Thank you to you guys for suggesting all those other movies. I actually have not heard of any of them, so I definitely want to get to them. So excited to see what it is. As well, guys, before we get in, if you guys did like this video, please once again leave it a like. Really helps out my channel. If you guys are new, make sure to subscribe and turn that notification bell on if you have not already. I see that lots of you guys start to turn it on, so I really appreciate that. But if you watch my content, you like my content, do not want to miss out on any of my future uploads, make sure to turn that notification bell on for me. And if you guys have any comments, as always, leave them down below in the comment section. Love hearing your guys' comments. I'm sorry I'm not able to respond to as many as I want to because I'm getting a lot more noticed on my YouTube channel. Sometimes I can overlook some of the comments. I really try to reply or like every single one of them. I love reading your comments, so I am sorry if I skip over your comment and you're like, why do you just skip over mine? I'm trying to make sure I get all the comments I can and read them all, but sometimes I may miss one or two, so I do apologize for that now. And before we get started, one last thing, thank you so much to all my Patreon members. I've got a few new Patreon members. Wanted to thank all you guys. I really appreciate you guys giving me that support outside of YouTube. It means so much to me, so I just want to say thank you to all my Patreons. Hope you guys enjoy my polls and early reactions. And if you guys do want access to my early reactions, participation in polls every week, and some uncut reactions, make sure to check out my Patreon. Link will be the first link in the description below. And with that being said, guys, let's jump into Red Dragon. Oh, in Baltimore, Maryland. That's where my mom lives. Oh, there he is. There he is.
You will find me
Oh,
in a fine state.
he put his hair in like a little ponytail.
Hannibal, confess. What is this divine-looking amuse-bouche?
If I tell you, I'm afraid you won't even try.
Nope, you got that right. But they don't notice.
Well, we've been looking for someone with a crazy grudge and some kind of anatomical knowledge. He's not collecting body parts.
Then why keep them?
He's not keeping them. He's eating them.
But every game must have its ending.
I thought he was one of the main characters in this movie. They just kill Graham?
John.
Oh. No. Dang it. No way. He's already dead? There's no way. Oh. So Graham's in the hospital and retired. That is so crazy that Lecter survived and was sentenced back to jail. Like, what?
Be very useful to you anyway. I don't think about this stuff anymore.
Really? The last two we had, you caught.
Yeah, definitely a remake.
In a few days. I'll call you tonight.
I don't know. I feel like in Manhunter, they did that scene better. But I'll be honest right now, I'm already liking this one a lot more than Manhunter. Oh, that's creepy. All the dolls. This is very, like, the opening was way different. And then, ever since then, like, the past 15 minutes have been just... Well, I mean, I'm glad I got that for you guys.
Mrs. Leeds and Mrs. Jacoby were the primary targets. The others were killed just to complete his fantasy. This wasn't some killing frenzy. He was never out of control.
He is the Tooth Fairy.
Pretty Lounge.
There he is, Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Covered the electric case for the
There
tablet.
he is.
Did the paper.
That's who he is. He plays him. And now he's sleeping. Well, he's not really asleep, probably.
And how is young Josh and the lovely Molly? They're always in my thoughts, you know. You will not persuade me with appeals to my intellectual vanity.
Those are the shots I like, when it's on his head.
Do you dream much, Will?
Goodbye, Dr. Lecter.
You haven't threatened to take away my books yet. Give me the file, then.
See, even when he delivers the line, I don't know, I think it's just so much better than the person who was Hannibal Lecter in Manhunter. Like, I know it's the same line as what he said in Manhunter. And now you actually have the backstory about him. Oh, he's sweating so much. Oh, I like that. I like that pan up. That is done nicely.
Girl, you're hurting me. Shut up, you filthy little beast.
Oh my.
I should put you in an orphan.
Good boy. Good boy, I promise.
See, I love that introduction to Toothface. I mean, Tooth Fairy. What the fuck am I saying? Toothface.
Have you never felt a sudden rush of panic? I'll call you if I think of anything else. Would you perhaps like to leave me a home number?
Oh, yeah, so they basically did the first interaction with him meeting Hannibal in Manhunter 2 times in this movie. I like it a lot better the way that they're doing it now. Yeah, so now he's gonna call and then he's gonna have the package sent over to Will Graham and get his address. Within 3 days of like 2 of the same movie within 3 days of each other. Yeah, I just realized they cut out all the sex scenes. Because they had the sex scene with Graham and the wife. They cut that out, and then they had the sex scene with Tooth Fairy and the girl. But they both... Oh!
Beneath the yellow folder, you'll find your latest rejection slip from the archives.
Yes. Oh, best line in the whole movie.
I think we'll remove Dr. Lecter's toilet seat as well.
Oh, fuck off. Yep, have her learn to use a gun.
What's your fucking name on the sign?
Damn it. I mean, I knew it was probably gonna happen. I mean, that was a good part of Manhunter. can't even imagine that.
According to you, I'm a vicious, perverted sexual failure. A bottom-feeding lowlife who's about to go down in flames. Open your eyes and look at me.
No.
I'll staple your eyelids to your forehead.
No.
Open your eyes! You are an ant in the afterbirth. It is in your nature to do one thing correctly.
Hello?
Oh no, it's a Oh, she doesn't get nearly as close to the yeah, this time she only just pets it. Did she have a walking cane in Manhunter? I don't think she did. I really think she's blind. Like in real life. I mean, if she isn't, then she played it amazing.
Please, just for a little while.
Oh, so it's the red dragon that wants her. No. There is zero chance. So to be like, no way does he really shoot himself.
When will I see you again?
Reba, you have to get out. Get out now.
Aww. Dang, they actually... No way can he do that.
It sounds like Mr. D.
Oh my God.
Who's Mr. D?
It's Francis Dollarhide. He's our manager of technicals.
Would he have access to people's home videotapes?
He has access to every tape that comes through here.
Thanks for dinner, Ralph, and thanks for letting.
Now it's gonna be the same thing. Nope. Nope. Why do I keep assuming it's gonna be the same thing? It's not.
I didn't want to give you to him. I did a thing for you today so he couldn't have you. I can't leave you to him! You know what he'll do? He'll bite you to death. He'll hurt you so bad. I can't do it.
Shot himself in the face. I put my hand on him. He set fire to the house. He was on the phone.
Well done. Well done. That whole last act was elevated so much. So much from Manhunter.
His goddamn dentures were there.
But not his bones. Wrong DNA.
And whose are they?
St. Louis PD is looking for a Chromolux employee named Ralph Mandy.
No.
Dollarhide, Will. He's still alive. I'm scrambling everything that will roll a fly, but it's going to take time to get them out there.
Look at you. I've never seen a child as disgusting as you. You pissed your pants? How dare you? Don't cry at me, you little faggot! Apologize! Say I'm sorry, Daddy. I'm a dirty little beast, and no one will ever love me.
That was brilliant. That was brilliant.
Ow!
Oh! Yes!
Well,
Molly, get down! Shoot him. Shoot him.
Yes. This is why it's important that you taught her how to shoot. Yeah.
Says she's from the FBI, though she's far too pretty, if you ask me.
What is her name?
Yes. Okay. Okay, everyone. So that was the end of me watching Red Dragon for the first time. Sorry, I had a little blank out there. I will say I am blown away by this. When I saw Manhunter, I was like not really pleased with it. I did not like it. And this movie took almost everything I did not like about Manhunter and did it. And I'm so shocked they actually did that. I'll actually start out with my negatives because I only have like 2 or 3. Edward Norton as Will Graham, I actually liked him a lot. Just when he was interacting with the other people in his agency, I was not really as interested. I was way more interested with him and the Tooth Fairy, him and his friend Philip Seymour, and with Hannibal Lecter. I was far more interested with him talking with people in those scenes. But just the scene with Edward Norton and Philip Seymour, I'm sorry, I'm not using their actual names in the movie, but it's easier for me. When they had their first confrontation in Manhunter, when Philip Seymour got thrown on the car. I mean, not Philip Seymour. The guy who played it in Manhunter, when he got thrown and the car cracked, I thought that was handled better than the interaction between Graham and Philip Seymour in this movie. So that was the first moment. The second moment was when they saw the first mutilation. In Manhunter, I really liked that they actually showed the body in the bed. In this one, they removed the body. I don't know. For me, that was just a little thing. But besides that, I loved this movie. I think for rewatchability, it still was a little bit down. But the fact that I was able to watch basically the same movie and three days later and still enjoy it so much more is something just I've never had that happen to me before. And yeah, I really like this movie. I definitely will say that this one is my second favorite to Silence of the Lambs. I like this more than Hannibal, like this more than Manhunter, and I honestly the Reba was her name, the actress who played her, amazing, like knocked it out of the park. I loved Hannibal Lecter. I love the whole dynamic between him and Graham. That was so entertaining to me, and the amount of twists that they pulled off in this. That's why the first half, I think, was pretty similar to Manhunter, and then they just took it in a whole different direction. Like, I did not expect for Tooth Fairy to be burning his home with Reba. The cops don't even get there in time, and then he shoots another employee that worked at his place instead of himself. He tries to come back and kill Will's family. That blew me away. I honestly was so happy with that. I was so happy also that they did not show the sex scenes. They did not show them at all. I thought they removed them altogether, but they were hinting at the one between Tooth Fairy and Reba, and they showed them, her going down on him, but it was not nearly as sexual, I think, as Manhunter, in my opinion. And Hannibal Lecter, as always, love him, love everything he did in this movie. He had a lot more screen time than Hannibal Lecter in Manhunter. They added a bunch more scenes with him. They added a unique twist ending for me. I really enjoyed this one, and I'm very happy I did too, because going into this, I was like, I'm gonna have no expectations, and in the back of my mind, I was just hoping, like, I do not hate this one that I do not like this one like I do not like Manhunter. But I'm glad that's not the case. If you guys did make it to the end of the reaction, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. If you guys did like this video, once again, please give it a like. Really helps out my channel, helps other people reach me. As well, if you guys do have any comments about this movie, anything you think I should know, any other movie recommendations, as always, let me know down in the comment section below. And if you guys are new, make sure to subscribe. Make sure to turn those notification bells on, even if you are subscribed, and if you do not have that turned on, make sure you turn that on so then you are notified whenever I put up a new upload. And guys, last thing, thank you so much to my Patreons once again. Really appreciate all my new Patreons. I'm really happy that you guys, like my content so much. You guys are willing to support me. Really means the world to me. So hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next movie react, which will be The Usual Suspects. So that will drop tomorrow.